Hi, my name is Chelsea and welcome to the Groom Room, where we talk about all things dogs and cats and grooming related.
This is Maddie. She's a 14-year-old mini Australian Shepherd, and she's going to be my model today. I'm going to rough her in and get her nails done and get her prepped for her bath. I'm going to go in with my number 7 here. I'm going to take it straight down her back and then slowly curve it down her sides and her legs. It is a rough in, so I'm not trying to make it perfect. It's okay if there's a little bit of hair sticking out here and there. I'm just trying to get the majority of the hair off so it doesn't take so long to wash and dry her. She's 14, so it helps. She's just about ready for a bath. Just putting some cotton in her ears. For her first shampoo, I'm going to go in with a hypo. I've already got it mixed here with warm water. It's a concentrated solution. And so I'm going to just get this on her roughly just to get the first round of dirt and oils off. And I'll go in later and do it again. Poor thing, she hates her baths. She absolutely hates getting groomed, but she's so good for it. Just rinsing her off, and then I'm going to go in with my second shampoo. This will get the remainder of any dirt, oils, loose hair, all that stuff off. It'll help get a really deep clean versus just one shampoo. And then I will rinse again very, very well, and we will go into conditioner. I'm going to prep my conditioner. Yes, that suspicious looking liquid is actually my conditioner. I promise. I'm going to use that for later after I finish rinsing this shampoo off. So just pouring the conditioner down her back and a little bit around her neck, and then I'm going to rinse it down. I don't rinse it all the way off because it is technically a leave-in, but I like to rinse it just a little bit. It helps distribute it, and I just don't want to make sure, I just want to make sure there's not any kind of residue. I don't know, weird about that. Okay, Maddie, you've been so patient. Your bath time is just about up. It's now time to go into drying. Alright, we're going to get drying. I'm going to get her about 90% dry, and then I'm going to give her a little bit of a break. Oh, we got a kid photo bomb. Poor thing, look at her, she's shaking. I like to focus mostly on the legs and feet, especially when I first start drying. It just helps them get dry so much faster, and that's also the areas that she doesn't like brush, so it helps a lot if I can just get that nice and fluffy with the dryer as much as I can before I go into cutting the hair. Going in with my number 4 clip-on a comb, I am going to do the same thing I did in the beginning, just exactly the opposite. So instead of going down her back, I'm going to go up her back against the grain. And instead of going down her sides, I'm going to go from the bottom up. This allows me to get a much smoother clip with much less back brushing. And I just find that it helps speed up the overall process of the groom. For her legs, I'm going to scoop out the armpits and then pull the clipper straight towards me, but very gently, and start lifting it as I near the end of the leg. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm making almost like little U shapes or curves. I'm not putting too much pressure. I'm just kind of scooping it in so that I don't injure her or make too deep of an impression. taking my smaller clippers on a number 40 blade, I'm going to just skim the bottom of her paw pads. I did this before the bath, so I'm just getting anything that might be sticking out. Getting into her feet and legs, I'm just going to take my scissors and go down, straight down the legs, and then my thinning shears I'm going to use to clean up the hair sticking out on the top of her feet. Okay, so just cleaning up any little sticky outies that I see with my shears. And then I'm going to go into drying her face, which is a little bit damp still. I didn't dry it with the blow dryer too much in the beginning because she doesn't like it all that much. So I figured I could let it air dry while I'm doing the rest of her body. But now that I'm ready to do her face, I just need to blow dry her cheeks a little bit on low and get started on cutting. With my number 4 clip-on comb again, I'm going to go in and just kind of set the length. I want to get a nice shape. I want to blend it nicely into her skull and her, you don't want to go above the occiput, which is that bone right on the top of their head. I am just bringing it down, bringing the ears the same length as the body, and then the face is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be more blended. Once I've set the line with my clippers, I'm going to go in and clean that line up with my straight shears. I'm going to do that on both sides, around the underneath from her chin to her ears. And I'm going to do the same thing with my thinning shears. Once I've done that, I'm going to get her ears cleaned. I'm going to shave the inside of her ears with a 40. And then I'm going to use my straight shears to trim the leather. So I'm trimming her ears all the way to the leather and just going to get them nice and tight. Now that I've created this shape all the way around her head, I'm going to start working on the top. I'm taking my number 2 clip-on comb, which is about 1/2 inch. So I'm going up 2 now, 2 lengths from what I was using on her body. And that is going to just help me kind of set the length, and I can use my shears to blend out and clean up anything that I might have missed. I also like to clean up between the eyes, and I nitpick the face a lot, so poor Maddie. Alright, just gonna wipe out her ears and do some final touches, and then she's ready to go home. I promise. And would you look at that, so stinking cute. When I finish on the table, I like to let them run around on the ground and, take a look, see if there's anything off that I didn't quite see. Because dogs are always moving and there's so many different angles that you can always miss something. Like I see a little spot on her head right now, but I know I got that after I finished filming. All done. Look how cute. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if there's any video ideas you would like me to cover. I do have a bunch more coming out soon. I'm always looking for more ideas from you guys. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more of those videos. And again, thank you so much for watching.